And after 45 minutes of sailing, we've arrived in paradise. Look at the colors of the water, how crystal clear it is.
Good morning, travelers. It's 4:20 in the morning and I welcome you to a new video. It's gonna be a very special day because with Soko Adventures, my tourism company, we're going to take almost 100 people on a corporate trip to Morrocoy National Park. And I'm going to document it for you for this December 24th. Hopefully this video comes out. So have a little piece of Venezuela in your home while you celebrate this holiday that's so important for all Venezuelans. And also, to tell some of you who have businesses here in Venezuela, if you're interested in this beautiful service we offer. Here we are at the meeting point. There will be a total of 3 buses. Now that they're really nice, the air conditioning works great for them. And we're getting them ready to receive the tourists who are basically the staff from 3 restaurants. I'll tell you more about it later, but I'm going to show you what we're offering them as soon as they get on the bus. Look, we put together these little combos for them that have a small sandwich, a banana, a cupcake, some nuts, a juice box, and a little card with a number that we'll use later for an activity. And some gifts at the beach and a small bottle of water. Here you have, well, proteins, fats, fruits, you have a bit of everything. For what's ahead. Today, I'll put down the phone to close it properly. The last people have already arrived. They're getting settled on the buses, grabbing their breakfasts, and getting ready because now we have about
3 hours of travel ahead.
Until we reach Morrocoy National Park. Greetings.
Some here haven't been to Morrocoy. Everyone's been. Some haven't. Raise your hand if you haven't been to Morrocoy. Well, get ready for one of the
best days of your life.
After 3 hours from Caracas, we've arrived at the OHS Pier for those who haven't been to Morrocoy in a long time. But did they manage to do it in the past? Here was the Coral Reef Hotel. I don't know if anyone remembers. And over here are the Catamarans that will take us to the beach. We're going with Jolly Country, an amazing company that offers catamaran transfer service to the beach. They also serve food, alcohol, and have inflatables. I mean, everything you need to enjoy an amazing day at the beach. And well, I'll be showing you more about it later, but I can tell you in advance that this is truly all-inclusive if that's what you want. Just look at this beauty. This is the first one, this is the second one, and over there you can see the third one. Out of the 4 catamarans that Jolly Country has to serve up to 140 people, of course that's with all 4. This time there will be 92 of us. In the end, a few people didn't make it, but yes, there are almost 100 of us on these 3 catamarans. A minute ago, I was telling you that this experience can truly be all-inclusive if that's what you want. And one of the things I love about Jolly Country is that they let people choose the extras they want to fit everyone's budget and offer the maximum enjoyment possible. That is, you could just pay for your spot on the boat to go to the beach and nothing else. boat ride is about 45 minutes from the dock to the beach we're going to. This time we'll go to Bajo Tucupido, but you can also go to Bajo Caiman, Bajo 360, or Los Juanes. Honestly, there are quite a few destinations you can reach with these catamarans, and it's very, very relaxing. People are really enjoying themselves over there, but you don't feel like you're at sea or anything. It's incredible. I think it's a plan for everyone in the family, from the oldest to the youngest. Everyone would enjoy this experience. And when you get to the sandbar, usually the water is pretty shallow, so even if you don't know how to swim, you can relax on the beach. And look at this crazy watercolor, how it's already changing. And keep in mind, we're not even at the sandbar yet, but just look, all it takes is a little scoop to see how clear the water is. Well, we also have pretty privileged weather, just a few little clouds, but look, it's almost all clear. Look at those clouds. And after 45 minutes of sailing, we've arrived in paradise. Look at the colors of the water, how crystal clear it is. I mean, it couldn't be any more transparent. We're at Bajo Caiman, one of the least crowded shoals in the national park. We were originally headed to Bajo Tucupido, but when we saw some yachts, we said we want a beach just for ourselves. And these are some of the privileges, the luxuries you can enjoy on the beaches of Morrocoy National Park. There are so many, and they're so beautiful that if you come on a weekday, you can have this all to yourself. Now, if you come on a weekend and want to go to the most crowded one like Cayo Sombrero or Bajo Los Guanes, of course, you're going to find a lot of people, but this paradise, well, there are 92 of us, will be just for us. Look, how cool. I don't know if you can see that everyone has a gift on their head. And it's because the 88 people from the restaurants organized a secret Santa. Well, then there's the staff. That's why we're a little over 90. But there they all are with their gifts. The activity is about to begin, where they'll describe who they're giving the gift to without naming them, and others must guess. This is one of the services on board the Yol Country Catamarans, and their snacks. How nice to have a little snack, and if it's in these crystal clear waters, even better. I'll try one and let you know how it is. You know how I can't? Now I want to introduce you to Jackie and Alexandra. They're part of the Yol Country team. I want you to tell me a little bit about how long you've been offering catamaran services, transfers, and, well, all the extras on board. Tell me stories, everything a tourist needs to know if they want to spend a day completely disconnected in Morrocoy National Park.
Yol Country has had its name basically since the pandemic and up to this day. We're not well known, which makes us exclusive. I mean, that's who we are. Each of their celebrations, their birthdays, their weddings, the happiness of a mother for her daughter's birthday. I mean, all those special moments. That's Yol Country, and above all, in a very special place, which is the crystal clear waters of Morrocoy.
I've already told our followers that you can do everything from just the transportation to lunch, snacks, and cocktails. But tell me everything you can do, all the extras you offer, so that people who want to go all out don't have to worry about contacting one person or another, but can do everything with you.
Yol Country focuses on an exclusive experience. You can rely on onboard service from the girls on the catamarans, who gladly come to you anywhere on the boat, so you don't have to worry. What is the purpose of each extra and each service at Yol Country? You don't have to worry about anything. Just come and enjoy yourself. You can count on decorations, cakes, snacks, main course, seafood, drinks, everything you want, and this, which is fun in the water.
This is the favorite amenity.
In fact, this is one of the favorite and most requested amenities. You can even count on a catalog of several amenities that you can request during your trip. And it's okay, you can count on photography and animation. You really have to come and enjoy it, because no matter how much I can tell you, the truth is that the experience is...
You have to live it.
And that's how it is. I can vouch for it in 2021. The first time I came, we had an amazing time, and I feel that the service has not only stayed the same, but has actually improved. They've added inflatables that I'm going to show you. They've added snacks. They've added more and more things to improve people's experience. Wow, they even have photographers. If you want a cake, I mean anything you can imagine, you can book it directly with Yol Country and they'll take care of planning, well, the most wonderful full day of your life. Lunch is ready, and look, here they offer us two options. Either a snapper that's falling off the tray or a fish steak, which is the one I'm going to eat. That's why I'm going to remove the fried plantains to show them to you. I mean, look, the fish steak literally goes from corner to corner of the tray with a little lime, and over here, a shredded salad. They bring all of this already prepared so that whenever you decide to eat, you can sit down and enjoy this delicacy. And listen, that doesn't mean you can't come to the beach and buy from the local vendors, because Yol Country also buys from the local vendors. But of course, since he works in bulk, he gets better prices. If you come and buy directly on the water, look at that swan, it's huge, I suppose. What? I want you to meet Joanna. She's not only responsible for having more than 90 people here today, because she's one of the partners of all the restaurants they have running. All these amazing people who came to enjoy today, but she's also my friend. I've known her for many years. She has some of the best sushi I've tried in Caracas at Mise en Place and, well, recently with Litoral. The second or third restaurant, since you also have a food truck, right? Yeah, a food truck. Joanna, why did you decide to make a plan for everyone to maybe go to the beach instead of giving them, for example, a cash bonus?
Hey, you know what? We spend too much time in the restaurant world. The whole sharing thing just takes too long. You spend more time with those people than your family since you're at home for so many hours. And I think they deserve a space to enjoy themselves. Besides money, since everyone always needs some to handle things. But I feel like they don't let themselves have these spaces either. You leave at midnight and it's like, friend, I don't even want to see you. I want to go to sleep and bring them here and give them the chance to have fun and also to mingle among the restaurants. It's really nice.
Well, on the bus I came on, I asked at the beginning who hadn't been to Morrocoy, and more than half hadn't been. And that seems crazy to me. Not just to bring them to enjoy a day, but because that will make them take a little better care of their country. To care for it, you must love it, but to love it, you must know it. If they don't know it, how can we care for it?
Yes, we do. This is our second year and I always plan. Cool. Last year we went to Cariwa and La Llanada camp. The coast wasn't there and there were fewer of us. This year I have a big 7-month belly. I can't do such a wild plan. I was considering something else. It's like everyone's mind is blown and this paradise amazes anyone, whether you've been here or not. Even being here for 5 hours is unbearable.
I totally agree. My head always smells when I come here because the water is warm, it's super clear, and besides, it's really nice to hang out. Especially if you don't have to drive on a full day, it's not that bad.
No, that's actually one of my conditions. Once a long time ago when I was inexperienced, I threw a Christmas party and obviously I was the first one. So we had yakas drinking I don't know what, and suddenly there came a moment when I thought, this situation got out of hand, how are people going to leave? Honestly, I had a bad time and asked, a plan? My rule was, if we're drinking with this many people, no one should drive or go anywhere. Just relax and let go. And besides, that with their ako, let them take care of everything. You don't have to use any of the food, the ice, the steel, you don't have to use anything. It's like, let's go. We spend so much time organizing that it's actually cool. You know, in these situations, you need someone to take care of everything so you don't have to think about anything.
Well, thank you for trusting us. That's great. Of course, it's a privilege.
Hey, it's not like I hired the full days. I'm not here pampering the pregnant woman.
It's true. I won't always be the one coming, please, but who knows?
Make him fall in love, get pregnant, and bring him here.
At 3:10 in the afternoon, it's snack time. Look at what they've prepared for us. Jolly Country, a seafood kava that you can customize. When we hired them, we said we didn't want seafood rice, we didn't want chicken rice, which is one of the ingredients they usually include, and they told us that's not a problem. And look at this. Over here we have crab, over here we have Russian salad in lobster cream, over here we have a little ceviche, and over here we have squid salad, and over here a shrimp pudding in lobster cream. A bunch of avocados and limes over there, and hunger. So let's serve up this delicious food. When it's 4:10 in the afternoon, we start our journey back. Because since it's a national park, Morrocoy requires that boats be back at the marina by 5 in the afternoon. And the boat ride takes about 45 to 50 minutes, so we're going to make it just in time. But it's delightful, it's relaxing. People are still lying on the nets, sitting, having their drinks, and enjoying the spectacular views it offers. That's what it's like sailing on a catamaran. It's calm, it doesn't move much, even when there are waves. Since it's such a big boat, you don't feel it as much as you would, obviously, on a small boat. And it's an option that I really love. Look, here I am with Jesus. This is your first visit to Morrocoy National Park. What did you think?
Awesome, incredible, what an experience. Incredible, unique, it's fantastic to come here, to share with friends, whoever it is, with family, friends, everything is amazing. Would you really like to come back?
Or would you prefer to visit another place?
On second thought, would you rather come back here? Really?
It's amazing.
The fact of sharing between groups, with family, friends, coming here, joking around, doing activities. Honestly, everything is amazing, really.
No offense, Jesus, but your boss is really something, boss, you know. Not every boss would do that, right? That investment, bringing like 80-something people here. And it's awesome that she decided to do it on the Catamarans, because you have fun, you just enjoy yourself. And today we were at Bajo Caiman. You still have Cayo, Sombrero, Los Juanes, and more beaches to explore in this beautiful national park.
And this was a unique experience. I truly look forward to the other experiences, to sharing more, enjoying more than usual, and coming back here if God wills it and if the opportunity arises. It was absolutely incredible and the best.
Thank you. Is your name Ivana Wilmer? Is this your first visit to Morrocoy? And what did you find magnificent? Would you like to come back? Of course, look, for me, they told me that all the fish bought on the coast passed through the eyes of this gentleman. Is that true?
Of course.
What's your name?
Ivana Oderman, Medina, yeah.
Everyone calls you Medina, and you're the quality supervisor.
Of the fish that arrive.
Of the fish reaching the coast? Medina, is this your first time coming to Morrocoy National Park? Yes, and what did you think?
It's spectacular, don't you think?
Cold?
It's cold, but I've gone shopping on the coast, okay?
If to Siena?
To the tasting.
To the Bay of Cata?
And a little more, not much.
Not much. Hotter, just a little hotter?
It's a bit hotter, but not amazing. I recommend it more for this character. But the best fish, you know, is on the coast.
That's Caracas. Everything's better on the coast.
Here it is. See the big one there, all that?
Thank you, Medina. Thank you, man. See you on the coast soon. Well, look, here I am with Jose Murillo. Also, it's your first time coming to Morrocoy.
Huh? Yes.
Why didn't you come earlier, Jose?
I thought it was expensive, and I also thought that, well, there wasn't enough time to go.
You always prioritize everything over personal enjoyment. Exactly. So what do you do for work, Jose? I'm a cashier at the coast or doing mise en place.
Mise en place?
Okay. How many years have you been working in mise en place? How long and how has the experience been?
Excellent. Yes, really great. The atmosphere is incredible, both as a customer and as a worker. That's cool.
That's cool, Jose. Do you want to return to Morrocoy National Park or explore another place in Venezuela? Look.
Honestly, I'm more of a pool guy, and I like the beach too, but this experience is incredible, so anyone who can come should do it. Really? It's an experience you'll enjoy at any age. You'll enjoy it.
Well, today we were kind of in a pool, but in the sea because everything was really calm.
Honestly, yes, it was amazing, and the activities were super chill.
It was fun. It was fun.
Anyone can enjoy it at any age.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, my brother. It's not good these days. It's my Sempla, I'll be honest with you, and it's one of the things I've enjoyed the most today. It's exactly what I just talked about the interviews you just saw, and how beautiful it is to see people who are coming for the first time to this earthly paradise located in our country, Venezuela. How wonderful to be able to accompany them, that they decided to come with us. And to get to know this little piece of heaven on earth. And hopefully you who are watching this video will be encouraged to visit Morrocoy National Park. There are very affordable options. We have made countless videos on how to come to Morrocoy National Park. How much does it cost? I think Jolly Country is a special option with everything included if that's what you want. But there are simple, affordable plans. Also, to give yourself the chance to get to know these crystal clear beaches, these turquoise waters, which in my opinion are warm. The gentleman said they were cold, but I think they're warm. I'm going to leave the link in the description and I'm going to end this video. I'm going to say goodbye, but not before reminding you to subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you want all the information about prices, operating days, extras, and everything you can do with Jolly Country, contact them using the information I'll leave in the description of this video and also in the pinned comment. See you in a few days. We'll listen to the next one then.